buttons. I click a button and the button go click. Clickety click it, clacky click clack. Clack clickety. What? What? What's happening? Hello? What's going on? All right. Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys. I already feel like ending the stream. What's up with that? Stephen P was first in. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Digging the filter gravy. Listened to it myself once and then shared it with Michelle and David and a whole bunch of other people, and they really they liked it too. That's pretty cool. And I like how maybe that is one of the good things about AI. Is that you can just write the song like that and have it come up with something. That Zenny's here. Hey, Dylan, Yellowstone. So Garcia is at 1K, or he's one away, maybe. So he's almost to his 1K. So yeah, congratulations, Garcia. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not the milestone that it used to be, that 1,000, but it's still a milestone, right? Because you can get sort of monetized at 500 now, but it's still a milestone to hit that 1,000. That's, it's a good feeling. Steven and I and Lefty all hit it within minutes of each other, and it was just a lot of fun leading up to it. It was exciting. So, and Garcia said we did it. So he's there. He's got 1,000. He is at 1,000. Dennis, hello, Dennis. He's not here today. And Yellowstone, we said hi to. And there's my friend Zenny. Hello, hello. And get ready for AI to replace us all. And I get, the fear about it. Especially when it comes to content creation like that. I get it. But at the same time, there is some opportunities there as well. So it's, like most things in life, it's a fine line to walk. To go too far one way, we're effed, So it'll be interesting to see what happens with it. Especially like my kids' lifetimes. It would be interesting to see where we're at with it then. Okay, Vanoski, hello. There's Lori. Hi, Monster Fish Gal. Good to see you. Jenna P. Vanoski, hello. Hi, Jenna. I think I got everybody so far. I got nothing going on today. Just thought I would do a stream and talk about whatever it is we talk about here in the daytime. It is just super overcast and dreary outside. But look at that lawn. Doesn't it look green? It is green. It actually needs to be mowed again already for the third time. And hopefully we're going to be doing the mulch here pretty soon too, finally. But I am decided back there by that white truck. I haven't decided, because our lawn goes all the way down to there. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to let that grow back up again or if I'm going to mow it down on that side. But anyways, it looks gray as hell out there. It's just dreary. It's not cold. Well, it's 48, but it doesn't feel like it. Well, this thing I'm wearing, though, is pretty... this thing's, it's like a hoodie type thing. It's got the really high collar that I like. It goes like way up, halfway up my neck. It's sort of like a turtleneck, but not, because it's not so, Do you have any snarfy or barfy stuff? I do not. Oh. Yeah, I do. I forgot. I still do have two things. From Keith. Oh, no, this one's not from Keith. This was from one of the... This might be from, like, B-Wizzle, or might have been from Steve. I can't remember who this was. Big Steve, maybe? It was in one of those... I think it came from B-Wizzle. I think that's where it came from. But this one, these high C, like, starburst-looking things. What are my fish's favorite things to snarf? Speaking of that, I was going to buy some more fish food, and I decided instead to reach out to a few companies to see if any of them were interested in sending me some stuff. I would do a video on it, on the unboxing, and then also show the ingredients, and so I reached out to a few of them, and a few of them are going to send me some stuff. So that's pretty cool, especially Northfin. Northfin answered like right away. They're in Ontario, Canada, so it's going to take till next Tuesday, I think, before and I have no idea what they're sending me, but they responded right away and said, yeah, sure, we'd love to send you some stuff. So, and I think I mentioned giveaways too, so maybe they'll send enough that I can do a giveaway with some stuff. And I also have some Easy Green that I wanted to give away, but not like today. I'll figure that out. I won't advertise it. It'll just be in one of the streams. But we'll see if some of the other companies also come forward and say, yeah, we'll help you out with some giveaways and stuff. All right. Oh, I should have showed you this. Oh my God, it's very firm. It's a Starburst. Just very, very, very Starbursty, very chewy. Flavor's good though. It's got a good flavor. It's watermelon flavored. It's too chewy. Not a good candy to ingest while you're trying to talk. The things I do for Zen Ginger. Like I've done anything for Zen Ginger. Yeah, those are good. But again, just it's just a Starburst type candy. Sorry. Definitely a good, strong watermelon flavor, though. And thanks again to Keith from KJE for sending that along in the Snarfer bar. I mean, it's good. I don't think Starburst has a watermelon flavor, do they? I don't know. I had a package of Starburst here that I was hiding, and I don't really care for it that much. Michelle bought a bag of Tootsie Rolls and a bag of this Brooklyn Bell. Brooklyn Bell, how are you? Hi, Brooklyn. It's always fun. Garcia said, thank you for all the support I'm putting up with, Garcia. Yeah. Well, congratulations again on 1K. Hey, there's B-Wizzle. Brandon and I was just talking about you a minute ago. Hello, sir. Geek Boys in your area, I see, according to the Discord server. So, let's see. Fishy-wise, I did a bunch more, work on the 75. I've been keeping up with it. That giant Nubius is not doing so good. It's sort of yellowish. Got a little yellow to it. The leaves look okay, but just some of them are a little yellow. Rotala's doing great. It grows like crazy. And the jungle val that I got from Steven last year, something like that. It is just, it's loving the water. It's taking off like crazy. I don't have like a super bright light. I don't even remember what's on that tank. I can't see it. I don't remember what light is on there. It's probably like a Higer or something like that that's on there. But that jungle val is just like, I have to trim it every few days, and it's spread it out like crazy. Spread it out? It's spreading out like crazy. There's a whole bunch of new ones. Pretty soon I'm going to have to put it in something else. Red Laser, what's up? Northfin is supporting the local aquarium club and donating 100 small packets to hand out at our auction, as well as products to be auctioned to raise funds for the club. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Lasseur. That's awesome. I love to hear companies like that support our community and do things like that. And again, they responded to me super, super quick. The other companies haven't responded. I sent out email like last Friday, and I think it was either Saturday morning there was an email from Northfin responding. They were awesome about it. But again, I have no idea what they are sending. Go with the flow aquatics. What's up, Richard Reynolds? Gabriel, hello. Who else did I miss? Debs, happy birthday, Debs. I missed your birthday, but at least I said it the day before. And let's see. Let's go look at fishfam.link right now. Even though you can do the command to see whose birthday it is. Hey, what's up, Alex? Aquarium Daily's here. Fathom. And so tomorrow, Austin and Scuba Steve. Yeah, Austin and Scuba Steve for tomorrow on Friday. That's so if they happen to watch a replay or something, happy birthday to Austin and Scuba Steve. I like both those guys. Scuba Steve's he's a funny kid. I got to meet Scuba Steve in person. We might get to meet Austin this year. He was going to try and make it to the Keystone Clash last year, and something came up. But I think this year he's going to try and make it there. So we should be able to hang out with him. Jennifer Weaver. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer caught it. Got the birthdays. Nothing else going on here at home, really. Let me think. Is there anything fun to talk about? Medicines? Medicines. I had my appointment, my telemedicine. I love telemedicine. For most things, if you don't need a physical, if they don't need to actually, touch you, it's awesome. Yesterday, I had my telemedicine appointment, so I didn't have to leave the house with my doctor, and it went really well. We spent a lot of time talking about my wife instead, because she's also my wife's doctor. So we spent a lot of time talking about her too, which is nice because then because Michelle's having some issues, and she prescribed her medication just based on our discussion, which was awesome. I think that she didn't have to have a separate appointment and all that stuff. But we doubled up on the Zoloft, so I'll be doing 100 milligrams a month or a day on that. It seems to, I don't really see any negative, like the last stuff, the Cymbalta I took, really had some bad physical side effects. The Zoloft, I haven't really seen anything yet, but neither have I seen anything really good either with it. So, it's one of the most prescribed ones. So maybe she said a lot of people go up to 150 milligrams. So maybe at some point that's where I'll get to. But we're incrementing slowly, and hopefully it starts to take an effect, and I can turn the corner on some of the stuff. The pain medications definitely helped me. It's taken the edge off. I just take one of them in the morning. I can take 2 a day, and I take one in the morning, and it just helps me get through the day. But it's not. It's what is it? Celebrex. Okay, Mexicali, Jorge, what's up? It's good to see you over there on the Tiki Talkies. You did a live stream on Tiki Talk. I just happened to be there. Aquarium Daily, did I say hi? I think I did, but you get 2 today. Hello. 2 Cooley, hi. Heather. Medicine for ADHD treatment since COVID, yep. That's when I started too, and it's wonderful. Doctor's office, 45 minutes away, exactly same with us. Used to have to go every 2 months. That's almost identical. Well, I didn't have to go every 2 months. I have to go more often, but it's a great tool. It saves resources. You don't have to go into the doctor's office and be around all those other sick people, Yeah. Alex said the same thing. Telemedicine's been great for quick chats with the doctor. I don't have to make a big ordeal driving in the city for it. Yeah. B. Wizzle said 200 milligrams of Zoloft a month and Klonopin for my lows and highs for bipolar. You meant a day, right? 200 milligrams a day, Ren? Klonopin I haven't. And we're waiting on the second medication. Sonny G, what's up, dude? Hello. waiting on the second medication until we get this one at the right point. But then something like Wellbutrin, I think, is what we're going to be doing. So, I've been trying to be like very forthcoming with the issues that I'm having, and just in case there's other people out there going through stuff too, which I know there are. There's no sense in hiding it. I mean, I am a little embarrassed about stuff, but not that much. It is what it is. It's not like it's my fault or anything. So I think sharing the information is good with people. Let people know where we're at in the process. All right, enough about that. Let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Hopefully I will stream with Ed tonight, because I haven't been able to stream with him in forever now. Looking forward to hanging out with Ed. Brandon says I'm open about my stuff. It's good to be, right? There's no reason to hide it away. There really isn't. It's good that I don't think now, it used to be people would really look down on you if you were having those kind of issues. They think it was something wrong with you, and but I think that stigma is going away. I think it's still there, but I think it's not near as strong as it was even 20 years ago. I think it's changed slowly. It's one of the positive things that have changed, and that people are more forthcoming talking about these kind of issues. Anyways, okay, enough of that. Fish-wise, let's see. Anything going on? The Godaids are still doing amazing. The colonies are both just thriving and blowing up. There's also some high-fin Paleotis in there, some Cories. They're doing good, no issues there. Bluegill's doing great. He's pretty big. I did, like I said a couple weeks ago, I did lose one of my black ruby barbs. But otherwise, everything's doing good in there. Those Siamese algae eaters are getting just massive. They're so big and fat. Denison barbs are doing good in there. Gold laser Cories. I still see the spotted Raphael from time to time. This tank over here, man, I'm having a struggle with it. I don't want to get rid of my water lettuce. I don't want to get rid of my water lettuce because I enjoy it, but man, I'm throwing away tons of it. I don't throw it away; it goes into compost. But still, I have to clean it every few days. Just take scoops of the water lettuce out so that light can get even down in there. It gets so dark in that tank, and the floaters are just out of control. But so I don't know. I don't want to get rid of them altogether, but I am getting tired of it, and I can't really have any other plants in that tank because they're that thick. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know what to do because that's sort of like my water lettuce farm, and I do like water lettuce, but I use it, for the pond and the tubs and stuff like that. I don't know. Hey, Dr. Awesome is here. Kenny is here. Empire Dirt. What's up, Jeff? Melvin, whole bunch of people starting to roll in. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Making my students count azolla in their containers one by one, probably 2,000 to 3,000. Stephen said I had to throw away so much water lettuce, red root floaters, duckweed, and guppy grass. Yeah, guppy grass too. I just did a bunch of that I took out of this tank, the guppy grass too. Ton of it, just a ton of it. Have to get rid of a lot of that. I'm constantly pulling that out of the tanks. But see, I don't want to just get rid of it 100%. Like, I leave little bits of it in there because it does serve a purpose, especially in the 45 over here. If I could get the water lettuce under control better and got, because there is a lot of, that's where I keep the guppies that I bring to the Keystone Clash. I mean, they go outside into the pond, but or into the tub, but I keep them year after year in that tank. And it just is that much more space for the fry. Sunny G says it's nice to see you stream. Feels like lunchtime again. I'm usually lurking on your streams that fall at lunchtime. Well, I appreciate you being here, Sunny. And thanks again for the rice fish. I still have some of them. They're doing good. Ooh, that tank is low. I still have 4 of them. 4 of them made it. And they're decent size now. They're doing pretty good. Yeah. I need to take care of that little tank. Why are you order? Oh yeah, I didn't add any yet. I forgot to add more stuff. Jorge's back to washing dishes. Thanks for hanging out. Bumblebee catfish. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Chicago. Bumblebee tuna. Thanks all for saying hi. You do good for my heart. Well, thanks for being here. I hope you had a good birthday, too. I did say happy birthday to you, but you weren't in the stream then. Because it was a couple weeks ago now, right? Bumblebee catfish. I feel like I saw those somewhere. Where did I see those? Bumblebee tuna. TikTok. Tinned fish on TikTok. Like I watch a lot of cheesemongers on TikTok. There's also, I've been following a lot of tinned fish people lately. And man, there's some... just so many good. I wanted, what I need to do is go to a tinned fish and cheese store. I don't know if they have one of those, but that would be like the place I need to go and hang out. Bumblebee catfish. Oh yeah, that is cool. That is a cool looking fish for sure. Faux show. Is it going to show the picture? Oh, it's down here. Wow, that is cool. It looks sort of like a wood cat, right? Let's see. Where am I at? Zenny's done making coffee. Lori's picking up another 100-gallon tank Sunday. Nice. A month ago. Oh, it's been a month? Man, yeah, I have been out of the loop. That's right. I knew it was in March, but I couldn't remember what. Richard, any fish you're still wanting? I mean, there's always fish that I'm interested in, but I'm trying to, I don't know. I feel like I want some more plecos, but I don't know what I want. I don't know, but I really don't want to do too much more anyways right now, because I'm sort of in this weird middle ground where I'm thinking, again, a lot of my fish don't breed, and I'm thinking about as they start to age out, which is coming up. Some of them are 4 years old. Some are, some I got when they were already adults, and that was 4 years ago. So stuff will start to age out, and I've been thinking really a lot about getting heavy into live bears. It just seems like they fit me better. So just doing a whole bunch of different types, just some limias. No more guppies. I don't want to do any more guppies, but limias, more gadeids. Those what was it, the half beaks, Aquafunk. What's up, Aquafunk? It's good to see you, man. Fish Tank Barn, too. Wow, people just coming out of the woodwork. I haven't seen Mike in forever. It's good to see everybody. Thanks. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I do not really do the streaming thing, but if I was gonna, you'd be one channel I would love to be on. Who's that? Who's Andrew? Why am I drawing a blank? Anyways, Brooklyn says, I'm decluttering my attic right now. I'm making room for storage for kitchen, living room stuff. Too much stuff shuffling happening. I need to get stuff out. It's just nonstop. You are just... Sit down, girl. Sit down. I feel like you need just, it's you are an inspiration, Brooklyn, but you also exhaust me just thinking about all. Let's have some jelly tots. I think, again, I'm pretty sure that these came from our friend B Wizzle in one of those snack, whatever they were called. Oh, these are like, they're like gummy. Well, they're jelly tots. Not jelly tits. Jelly tits. Jelly tits. I guess, they sort of. Yeah, sort of. Not bad. Like, I don't like gummy stuff. This is more like a jelly bean, but not quite either. It's like a mix between gummy and jelly beans. It's like that consistency. It's not too bad. Made by Nestle. Let's see if the different flavors actually have different flavors. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that one's no good. Oh. What is that? The purple one tastes like cat piss. No, I've never tasted cat piss, but like cat piss smells. Purple? No. Oh. God, that was gross. Oh. Juniper. Juniper. Okay, this one's a yellow one. Kelly Foreman. Now that one's pretty good. That's lemon. That's good. That's a good one. Kelly, I'm sorry you have a headache. I'll try and talk really quiet. Andrew, there, Aquarium Daily. There we go. I can't really plan anything right now. I had a couple of invites, and I had to just say no because I just don't know what days are going to be like. You know, who is that? Is that Wally? Wally? Come on. Yay. Yay, it's Wally. Wally's here. Hi, buddy. What you doing? He had a good brushing today, huh? You liked it, too, didn't you? That's a good brushing, huh? He hates when I do this. Ready? Oh, you're not going to do it? Oh. You meanie. How come every time I tell people you do stuff and then you just won't do it? Why is that? You can't have those. Those are candies. They're not good for doggos. They're not good for doggies. Okay? You know I love you? He loves hugs. Okay. Thanks for coming in. My doggy. His socialization is still pretty bad. You know, like the other day, the neighbor knocked on the door and his hackles were just up. You know, he just does, he's not exposed to other people. We don't have anybody come to the house. We don't, you know, it's just the five of us here and that's it. I'm a bee. I'll have to scroll down and see who I got, who turned me into a bee. It looks like it was Stephen P. turned me into a bee. I'm a bee. It was. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I got to scroll back up. I see a bunch of people came in. That means a lot, Stephen. You know it does. Let's see. I've got blue-eyed lemon, Richard says, and super red plecos. Those blue eyes are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just not buying anything right now. And I don't know. I just I'm trying to, you know, like I said, I feel like wow, that 55 is really low too. I just filled that up. I hope there's not a small leak somewhere. I mean, it was just a couple of days ago. I don't know. It is warming up here a little bit, although today it's only, I don't even know if it's 47 degrees, and I've got the window open. Donna loves her guppies. You know, I do like guppies, but it just, I don't know, that just gets overwhelming. Like, I can't stand to cull the fish too much, and, you know, really, that's a constant thing with them, so I had guppies when I was a kid. I've had guppies for the last 4 years, and I think I'm just sort of over it. That's why I like the Godeids. It's a great, sure, they're not near as beautiful. I still think they're pretty fish. The males are especially beautiful, but it's so much slower, right? A big brood is 10 fry, not 100. So it's a little bit more manageable for me. And culling wise, there's not near as much culling to do because you're not really trying to get those special colors or whatever, Salient, hello, sir. What's going on, Jesse? Barbara Jackson Gordon, hello. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget names, especially lately. I've been so out of the loop. Jellyfish should definitely do something. Jelly tits. Yep. Garcia hit 1K. Yeah, he might still be in here. He hit 1K actually right when we started the stream. He hit it. He was very close to it, but he said in the stream, and he might still be here, but he said in the stream that he had just hit it. He sent me a text that he was 2 away. Big Steve, what's up, brother? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I see the comments, from time to time, and Big Steve, I do appreciate it. All right. Stephen gave me money. Thank you, Stephen. Zenny was going to get the link so you could see which fish you still needed. Just take it. Dr. Awesome says decluttering a house after living in it for 25 years sucks. Yeah, trying to get everything ready for our house and be on the market next week. Painting and new carpet. Oh, it just sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. I don't, I just don't. We'll never move again. Not unless something happens to this house, knock on wood. We won't ever move again. This is it for us. It's not too big of a house. So like when the kids are all gone, it's only a 1,500 square foot ranch. I mean, with the basement added on, it's 3,000, right? Because it's twice. But officially, the basement isn't considered living space, even though it's finished on the 1/4 of it. But I just don't. I'm not doing it. Although I do want to declutter. Yeah, definitely. I would love. I've been trying to give away stuff. Michelle and I have been talking about doing a doing a yard sale, but then just giving everything away. Like when we won't put any price on anything. When somebody comes up, well, what do you want for this? That's yours, and just give it away. Just give it away. Benjamin Peter says we love Stephen P. I think maybe somebody needed that for a bingo square. There we go. No more bingo squares until someone says my last one. I wish I could help there. Maybe some hints. Yeah, you don't realize how much stuff you accumulate until you move. Yeah, especially when it's out of sight, out of mind, like in the closets or like the basement. Our basement is just like filled. It's just massively filled. Dr. Awesome, thank you, dude. That man, thank you guys. I appreciate that, Dr. Anthony. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We already moved 100 plus aquariums up to Oregon already. Oh, so you already have your house in Oregon? I didn't know where you were at with it. I haven't, like I said, I'm out of the loop with stuff. So you've already got your house in Oregon? Are you guys like splitting in between? And I, not to change the subject, but, and thank you again. That's, I haven't played bingo at all yet. Not once have I played bingo. I think it's very cool though. I think it's very cool. I love the idea of it. I love that it's a community thing, right? It's not just for one channel. Like this is fun, but this is for me, right? This is, it's for my channel. What the Fish, right? A lot of fun. But it's, it's for Steven's channel. Even though it's for people on the channel, it's still for Steven, right? And Jenna. that bingo is, across the board. And I love that kind of community stuff that breaks down the silos, it's just better. I love the community stuff. That's all there is to it. Good idea. Have a free sale. See, and we wouldn't advertise it as free, favorite thing to feed fish. Brine shrimp. I do like to feed brine shrimp, baby brine shrimp. Yeah. I also, vinegar eels. I used to have vinegar eels. I don't know what that bloopy bloop sound was. I used to have vinegar eels, but I let them go. What else did I have? I had the vinegar eels. I had Daphnia. I can't remember what else I had now. I had a few different live cultures, but I didn't keep up with them. I let them go. I let them all go. So, but now, there we go. Okay. There we go. Fishy bingo is great fun. Yeah, it's a great idea. Thank you to Matt and whoever else helped put that together. I mean, I have no idea who put it together, but it's a cool thing. And again, it's not just for one channel. We have a lot of fun games on different channels, and people do a lot of fun stuff. But when it's something that you can play across the board like that, that's pretty neat. Back to the fish food, what I do need is some bottom feeder stuff. Like, I don't really have anything. Everything I have, it's not really meant for bottom feeders, and I do have quite a few bottom feeders right now. And a lot of the stuff makes it down there, but I need some specific things. So I'm hoping that North Fin does send me some of that. I'm going to wait and see what I get. Again, I reached out. There wasn't a lot of people here when I was talking about that. I reached out to a lot of different companies asking for promotional items. I don't normally do that, but I needed fish food. And I thought, I'm almost to 8,000 subscribers. I'll be there probably, I don't know, a couple of weeks into the month, sometime around there. And I thought it would be fun to do because I haven't done like a giveaway thing for, subscribers in a long time. So I thought I would get some of the fish food from some of these companies and then do some giveaways. It's been a long time since I did that. But then also I'm going to keep some of it for myself, though. And I said that, too. I said some of it would be for me to feed my fish, and I will do, video reviews on them. And other stuff would be for giveaways. So, and North Fin, I can't say again, North Fin was awesome to be able to they just responded super quick, and they asked my address and shipped it out. It probably would have already been here, but they're across the border. They're not that far. They're only like 4 hours from me. I could have drove there, but it's going to be here next week. Andrew plays Fishy Bingo on his channel, where it's actually fish names, not FFL Bingo. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been in there a couple times when it was going on, but I've seen the thumbnails a lot for that. Snoochie Booch. What's up, Richard? Matt said, and hi, Matt. Bingo was all Stephen, Jenna, Mandy, and Myrtle. Nice. Be cool if we could somehow put Myrtle's name on it. Instead of the bingo. I don't know how you would do that, but if we could somehow name it after Myrtle. Bottom feeder was Rico's name in college. I am an ass man. Where were we at? Oh, gotcha. I think Andrew started all this. The problem is Andrew won't placate us and stream bingo every day, so we asked if Matt could make us one and to play on Andrew's days off. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So there was some inspiration from Andrew. Hi, June. Big Steve says North Fin has been extremely generous. That's what Red Lasser said. I think they're a really decent company. Seems like it. Merrick. What's up, Merrick? It's good to see you. I'm glad you can make a daytime stream, sir. Hope you're doing well. Look at the N in bingo. Oh, is it? Oh, I've got the site open. I'm confused. Look at the N in bingo. I'm being dumb, Matt. Tell me what you mean. I'm not understand it. Don't send the drone after me, Zen. Listen in while driving back home. What's up, Tomatillo? It's a baby shark. Where? Like I'm on Fish Fam Bingo. Oh, I'm not logged in. Do I have to log in? That's why, because I'm not seeing it there. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see the card. I was looking at the actual name, Fish Fam Bingo, because I wasn't logged in. There we go. I understand now. I see it now. Top 5 today. Jenna's got 25 points from today. I haven't played at all. I haven't played at all. Do you hear a weird humming sound outside? That's strange that you said that, because I did, like a buzzing sound. There's, I think it's a transformer that's up on this pole out there. The one that's, oh, it's right outside you can't see it. It's right to the left. Excuse me. But there's a weird, like, electrical buzzing sound. And I don't know what it was. And there was other weird sounds too, almost like a truck or something. It was, I don't know. It was really weird. When I took Wally out right before the stream, there was all kinds of weird noises out there because it's so quiet, right? It's so peaceful here this time of year. I mean, there's really nothing going on out there. It is just so quiet. It just, if it wasn't so dreary and so overcast, it would be a very nice day. But it's just, that grass looks pretty nice, though, don't it? Nice and green. You have generated a bingo card. Now I'm obligated to play. Victor! What's up, Victor Coco? Wally was just in just a few minutes ago. Are they in their vehicle form or robot form? I can't do that sound. That was as close as I could get. That wasn't even close. Victor, let's see if I can get Wally to come back in. Wally, come here, say hi. Wall. I hear him. I hear the Wallies. There he is. Come say hi. Somebody wants to say hi to you. Come on. Come on. Up. You don't want to? You can do it. Come on. There we go. Thank you. There he is. There's Mr. Wall. There's my doggy dog. Yeah. Are you my buddy? You my doggy dog? You're such a good boy. You know that? Okay. That's it. I just wanted you to say hi. He's like, what the hell, man? He's liking having David here. Can we pet that dog? Can we pet that dog? I love that. Oh, he's really benefited from having David here. So is 11, because I have a really hard time putting 11's harness on to take her out. So I just don't do it. It's very difficult. She's just so little. I have a really hard time doing it. And so during the day, there's nobody here to take her out except for Aiden. And he's got his own dog. So David's been helping with that. He's been taking 11 out, and just having that extra person here, so Wally gets a little bit more socialized too. I think it's been good for us and for David too. He's not here right now, but yeah, he's working on some things. So hoping he, yeah. Okay, what else? I got nothing else to talk about. It's feeling like one of those days again where we might just end early. We need a topic. Oh, how about this? How about this? What was your favorite toy when you were a kid? What was your most favorite toy when you were a kid? I mean, I had a lot of them, obviously. I mean, like most people. But I've showed these before, but Micronauts. Micronauts were my favorite toys when I was a kid. And I wasn't really I was a kid, but I mean, I wasn't the target age, but I still played with army men and stuff like that. And you know, but Micronauts were my favorite. Absolutely love these. They had like cities and stuff. There's a whole series of comic books. I have the entire run of comic books. They were very weird toys, for the time, right? And there was a lot of mythology behind them. The Acro Year character of the Micronauts was really cool. It was like looked like a robot, and it flew, and they just had all kinds of extra cars and cities and just a bunch of different stuff. And I loved playing with the Micronauts. That was my favorite. Hot Wheels, Benjamin Peters. I liked Matchbox cars more. Like Hot Wheels were the cheap ones. Matchbox were the good ones back then. Now Mattel owns them both, but the Matchbox cars they had rubber tires. They were just built better, and they were neat. And I liked Hot Wheels cars too, but they were they were metal too, but they just always it's Big Steve, I just saw your comment. I just always liked the Matchbox better. I don't know, there's something about them. Voltron was a lot of fun for Jeff Kane. Don't you have a grasshopper penis to eat or something? I don't think grasshoppers have penises. Do they? I don't think they do. Anyways, this is all I have left for the Snarf or Barf. That's the last item I have right now. Stephen P. says, action figures. I had hundreds from various franchises, some new, some passed down from my older brothers. Star Wars figures, I was big into those. I had the Luke's Land Speeder and, all the stuff from the original Star Wars, the very first movie. Love those. I had the bigger G.I. Joes, not the little guys that Ed likes so much, but the foot tall G.I. Joes. I had those. Train set. I see Dr. Awesome said train set. I had one of those too and absolutely loved it. And my race car set. And I actually bought a slot car set last year sometime, I think. And Aiden and I played with it once, and then it's back in a box. But the slot cars and the HO trains, those, I still want to get a train set. Although not the HO scale now, because I just don't have the room. But I'm thinking about like Dapper Dennis, I think, does N scale. I think that's what he does. And that's what I think I'd like to get into, just because they're still very detailed, but you can fit a lot more in a smaller area, so you can make a bigger setup of them with N scale. So if I were still to make a Snarf or Barf and send it your way, is it safe? Yeah. I'm trying to I'm making myself do at least one stream a week. So yeah. And Zenny, yeah. I would definitely, do my best to get a stream in there. Even if it was just a short stream, like a half an hour or something, just to do that, it wouldn't really force me to. It would give me motivation maybe to stream. Big Steve wants to go Snarf shopping. Transformers and Power Rangers. I never got into those. They were, well after my time. My kids were into Power Rangers. But I never got into the Transformers. I watched the cartoon Transformers and the GoBots, but I never got into the toys or anything. Those were a little bit after my time. But I did have a lot of the action figures. I mean, I gave a bunch of, well, they weren't mine actually. They were my kids. Ricky Barker, RB Animal Rescue. I sent him a big box of Batman figures because he really loves Batman. They were just in the basement and the kids didn't care about him anymore. So I sent him a box. There was probably 30 Batman in there. Matchbox cars were on my top 3. I did love it. Favorite was He-Man and Hot Wheels for Big Steve. Thundercats for Gabriel. Again, after my time, same with He-Man, but I watched the cartoons. I didn't have any of those toys, though, at all. Where was Kelly? Kelly said, that's where I was. Oh, craft projects. That's how my daughter always was. She did craft projects a lot, too, and now she's incredibly crafty. She makes all kinds of cool stuff. What'd she make the other day? Let me see. She told me I couldn't show off a lot of her artwork unless she posted it first. Because some stuff she just didn't want out there. I thought it was incredible, but she was like, whatever. She didn't, whatever. She just made this. I hate Instagram. That hoodie. I guess it's a car show thing they do over in the UK. I don't know if it's like widespread or if it's just in this one area where she was at. Her husband is a car guy, and they go to these, and that was like her favorite one. I can't really. It's hard to. That's why Instagram sucks, because you can't. All right. But she made that. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see if she has anything else on here that I can show. I don't know if that's hers or not. That might be hers. Till our fingers decompose. And that's about it. I don't see. Oh, well, there's one of her tattoos. That's one of them. She's got a lot of tattoos, but that's one of them. She made this. Greta Van Fleet. She made that. She's a huge Greta Van Fleet fan. So she made that. And there's some patches that she made. And another one she made. She got quite a lot of stuff. She is a big fan of Stranger Things. So another one of her tattoos. Anyways, sorry. She's very crafty, like Kelly. Kelly is too. Kelly makes some incredible sweaters. I love the sweaters that she makes. Absolutely love those sweaters. I think they just look so comfortable. We raced Hot Wheels down the sliding board. We took that shit serious. Zenny was Care Bears. I think David's home. That's why the dogs are going crazy. Care Bears, Legos. Legos I was into too, but they didn't really have a lot of really cool Legos when I was young. Like the very first space ones were just starting to come out, after Easy Bake Oven. my oldest son got that for birthday or Christmas one year. Pong. Yeah, Pong was a lot of fun. Yep. A New Hope in the theater when R2-D2 was shot by Jawas and the crowd went, oh. Yeah. I bet there is a Zen Ginger Care Bear out there somewhere. Ooh, that's a good idea. The Ho 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 train. Beautiful ladies, very beautiful. slotless slot car set. Where they were magnetic, right? They had magnets and they ran on the metal. Isn't that how that works? I think I had that too. I think I had one of those too. Most of the stuff that I had was, the Tyco style of race cars, slot cars. Erector set. I don't think I ever had one of those. I did have like Lincoln Logs, but I don't think I ever had an erector set. I've never had an erection set. How about I make it and send it? You don't have to tell anyone you got it if you decide you're not feeling it. No, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. That is not fair to you. I would have to at least do a unboxing of it to give you a shout out. At the very least, I would have to do that. But I mean, again, you wouldn't be forcing me if I wasn't feeling it. I mean, if it's something I can refrigerate, that would be great. If not, Linda Worth, hello, hi there. Voltron was a favorite TV show. Beetleborgs, that looks familiar, but I don't know what Beetleborgs are. Beetleborgs. I can't remember what that is. I'm going to look it up here. Beetleborg. I don't remember it. It was a TV show? It was like... Oh. It looked like the Power Rangers. It was only a couple of years. Big Bad Beetleborgs. I sort of remember that now. I mean, my son would have been 3. No. My daughter would have been 3. Right? My kids would have been, the first 2 would have been young. I don't know if I ever saw that show, though, Beetleborgs. It does sound familiar, but I don't think I've ever actually watched it. Good job, Lori. Oh, damn it. Imagine what kind of terror we would have wreaked on the world with drones back in the day. I would have made aliens every night. Just got back from making coffee and you caught a fish. Good timing. I know some good bridges. Yeah, RC helicopters back then were most... Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. Those were very, very expensive. Steven said, combine me, my older brothers, and drones who have been arrested for sure. Dr. Awesome is going to be at the Massey event in St. Louis on Saturday. Have to get ready to teach my next class in fish biology in the afternoon. Thanks again for the super chat, and thanks for being here. And good luck with your talk. And Massey does a good job on streaming the talks. So I don't know if that one, if Dr. Anthony's talk will be streamed or not. But if you're not subscribed to their channel, they have a lot of people on there, and they do stream a lot of the talks that they do. I've seen quite a few of them. I saw, I'm going to forget people like Eric Bodrock, I think, was on there, and Gary Lang, and I don't remember how many people. Hot Wheels races on the school bus was fun. Every little boy had an erector set, just saying. Involuntary erector set, yes. Like on the way to church or something, just driving in the car, all the bouncing. It'd be fun if it was like that today. A fashion doll called Dawn. She had very long hair and smaller scale than a Barbie doll. I don't remember that one. Of course, my sister is... My sister's 10 years younger than me, so it was me and my brother for the longest time. We're very close. We're like 17 months apart. And then my sister is 10 years younger than me. Mrs. Plumber's Tub, hello. They sent me, her and Caroline and Dave sent me some no-bake cookies, and they were so good. They were gone so quick. They were gone so quick. And Elfish said that he ate like, I don't know, 50 of them before you had to set some aside to send out. Those are my favorite cookies in the world is the no bakes. My son made some too, not too long after that, because I gave him some of those too. Not too many, one or two. But so he made some after that as well. So I had them a couple of weeks in a row. I had them. I'm extremely aware y'all are playing with that set before you know how it works. Oh, there's a story there, but I don't feel like it's yeah, it's just not appropriate. It's not appropriate for here, but there is a story about, not knowing anything about what's going on and being scared about something to happen and stuff. I have to share it on a private stream sometime. Brand new red towels were involved. Brand new red towels, that little bits of the red towel stuff. Oh, I wish I could tell it. Tomatillo says, like VR Troopers, Power Rangers spinoff. Yeah. Surf City, hello. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Zenny, for dropping the Massey channel. Massey. Missouri Aquarium Society. What? Missouri Aquarium What does Massey stand for? Idiots. Missouri Aquarium Society. Idiots. No, what is it? Maybe it's not Aquarium Society. It's something else. Anybody ever have the rubber band powered birds that fly around your yard? No, but not the birds, but the airplanes. Like the little balsa wood airplanes with the rubber band. You'd wind them up and then throw them. Sometimes they'd fly pretty good. Other times they didn't. Trying to think some of the other toys that we had that I really, really enjoyed as a kid. Again, Micronauts by far number one, but all the Star Wars stuff was pretty cool. The G.I. Joes, love G.I. Joes. The action figures that I had before that, like I had a Batman, but he was just made out of like rubber. Jarts. Missouri Aquarium Society Incorporated. Oh. Jarts, yeah, long darts. We had some of those not that long ago. We got from like a yard sale or something, I think. Silly Putty. Oh, yeah, Silly Putty. The boy marketed version of Skydancer. I forgot what that was. Oh, is that the one? It's you pull the thing. Oh, yes. SSTs. Those were cool. Oh, no. Brian Urlacher just fell down. I have this guy, Evil Knievel. I had the motorcycle, and it was, you put the motorcycle in the red thing, and and then it takes off and it jumps and stuff. Evil Knievel was like my hero when I was a kid. Like we would play games, and I would play like Robbie Knievel. Evil Knievel was one of my favorites. Evil. The SSTs, those were big. Whirlybird. Do you remember the paratroopers, the ones that were about this big? They had the big plastic parachute. You'd have to get up somewhere and throw them, and they always got stuck in a tree or something. It wasn't the warmer that fell over, was it? We wouldn't want to. No. We wouldn't want to fire. No, it was. It was Brian Urlacher. Well, hold on. Right now, he's got his helmet on. I forgot how this works. There's Brian Urlacher. Yeah, he fell down off the little. I have a little one of those floating shelves over here with some stuff on it, and he fell off of that. What else do I got? I got a bunch of Micronauts. I got a Wookiee that's original. You look at the coloration. It's from one of the first ones, and look at the color change. It's weird. What else do I got over here? Some Atomic Robo stuff. little Mr. T-pin. I don't remember where that came from. That was probably Geek Fuel. Geek Fuel sends out a lot of that kind of stuff. I have a monocular. Oh, and I've got this. Super Dave Osborne and Albert Brooks are brothers. I feel like I don't know. But Super Dave Osborne, yeah, he was so stupid. My uncle had the grand idea to put a string in the end of jart so he could pull them back to himself. And the first time one came flying, he turned away and stabbed himself in the back of the cab. Oh, we used to play sadomasochist ball. So it was horse, but we would take a very whippy branch, something of a very small branch that really had a whip to it. And when you got your letter, from basketball, horse, right? Everybody's played horse. So if you miss, you get the letter, right? You'd also get whipped on the back of the calves with that branch, and it would draw blood. So we got really good at horse that summer, though. We really did. You just, you don't want to get whipped with that. and of course, all of us would try and, whip the other person as hard as you possibly could. That EK cycle so bad when I was a kid, Benjamin said. $6 Million Man, yep. Look through his head. Stretch Armstrong, yep. Those are good ones. $6 Million Man was so funny because it was like a little telescope in his head. Had a big hole in the back of his head you could see through. Yeah, I definitely had that one. I had the Bionic Bigfoot character, I think. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. The Navarone, I've told stories about the Navarone. That was because we had lots of Army men, my brother and I. And the Navarone was a big plastic mountain, probably like 3.5 foot tall, that you would, it had guns and stuff. And we would, in the area that we lived in, it wasn't really our yard. It was like a community area. There was like little irrigation ditches and stuff. So when the irrigation was on, it would just flow through. There was bubblers and things like that, and it'd be like little rivers. So we have our Army men on the little boats, and we would spend hours setting up our Army men, and then we'd all get the same amount of little rocks, and we'd use those and shoot them down and stuff. And then we finally, when we grew out of that, put the Navarone in the garage, right there where the car normally would be, and all the little plastic Army men, and then we poured gas at it and lit it on fire in the garage. So all those little plastic Army men melted onto the concrete, and they were super sharp. And we were out there. My dad was so mad. He was so mad. We were out there forever just scraping those off. And we never got all of it. There was always little marks on the concrete from it. My sister-in-law put some rubber band something or other that popped out of a car and nearly stopped my heart. Not to send anyone elderly was supposed to be a butterfly. Oh, I've seen those. That you open up and parachute guys and bottle rockets. Those were the best. Parachutes out of grocery bags for my action figures. There's always an unlimited supply of plastic bags. At least 5% of them didn't have holes. I never had the chance to tell you I had to remake your image by finding the images you found. It was a good time for the Pokey Fish scoreboard. Oh, by finding the images you found. He was like 24. He should have known better. Jake, what's going on, JT? Jack. I saw I called you Jake. I was thinking of Kelly Foreman's. Original Star Wars figures. My brother has none of his. I figured I would do all the fun stuff with his. One day I guess I'll give him half of mine. Oh God, yeah. You were pretty mean to him. We did, an M80 did fit in R2-D2's circle. The body was circular and it fit perfectly in there. We did blow up a lot of them, but I did have a bunch of those, and I gave my youngest son was really into the Star Wars stuff, and I gave him a bunch of that. He still has. We've got like 2 of the Millennium Falcons in the basement. All the stickers and stuff are off of them, but 2 of those. There's parts of the Death Star. I don't know. There's a bunch of Star Wars figures and stuff out there. Zenny needed that one too. Benny got it. I'm going outside with a piece of wood over my head the rest of the day for drone darts. Nice. Oh yeah, let's look and see. Heather Green is still in the lead. Still in the lead. Not by that much. Rachel's in second place. And Zenny's already, oh, that reminds me. I need to send you a message, Zenny. I got to send you a message today. Remind me to send you a message today. Mother's Day is coming soon. Yeah, my daughter's birthday is in just a few days. Geez, 4 days. My daughter's birthday is in 4 days, and then my wife's birthday is just about a week after that, and then Mother's Day. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Zenny. See you, Benjamin. I'll catch you all later. My work is done here. And we'll do something nice for Michelle. Yeah, I mean, I don't have parents anymore, so we try to do something good for Michelle. I don't know what we'll do. Probably just go out to eat somewhere or something and get all the kids to come. Peas and Haps, hello, happy Thursday. Let's see. So we were talking about toys, everybody's favorite toys. I think I covered most of them. I still have some of them. I still have some of the ones, or I went back, like the Micronauts, those weren't my originals. I actually went back and bought those off of eBay. All my original stuff. I moved so many times. I lost everything. I don't have anything. I don't have a single thing from when I was a kid. I have some pictures because my grandma, before she passed away, she brought me a photo book of pictures and stuff, but that's it. I don't have anything else from my childhood or even my 20s, no. Yeah, I don't even have anything from my 20s probably, except maybe some clothes. I still have some clothes. JT's gonna be editing a video in Lurkin, and he goes live in right about an hour, 54 minutes. I don't have any parents more either, and my children think they should get me things they want for Mother's Day so they can steal it back from me, assholes. The kids obviously are all adults now, so most of them have their own income, so they can buy mom stuff. But I try to get her stuff too, even though she's not my mom. Still, she's the mother of my children, so I still try and do something nice for her. She is extremely hard to buy for, though. Extremely hard to buy for. She's just so practical. She doesn't really have any hobbies. I think one year we got a new fridge for Mother's Day or for her birthday, and that's what she wanted, even though it's for everybody else. It's just always practical things that are for the family, really, not herself. Christmas time, her mom oftentimes will send a gift card that's for her, and she'll spend that gift card on us. It drives me crazy. That's supposed to be for her. That's her present, Since the pandemic, I've gotten back to doing Lego. I see a ton of stuff out there on Lego stuff. TikTok's filled with the Lego stuff. There's always nude models that do Legos. They're not nude on TikTok. I'm just saying that they normally, they have an OnlyFans or whatever, but they're doing Legos. There's definitely knowing their market. They know their market. A lot of cosplay Lego girls. How about that? Zenny, that was my grandfather. He asked him to please give us at least 3 ideas of things he wanted, not needed, and gave me a list with socks, soap, and tollway tokens. Made me so bad. That's how I am right now, though, right? I don't want stuff anymore, really, because I I'm at that point in my life. I want everything gone. I want to get rid of everything. I don't want stuff. I don't want to have to move around stuff and clean stuff and just have stuff. I don't need a whole lot these days. So experiences are more important. You know, again, my kids gave me the Clash ticket for my birthday. Is that what Annette and Jenna were doing the other day? Advertising for their OnlyFans? Where they play Legos? Big Cat, what's going on? Favorite video game? Man, that's a tough one, Victor. That's a tough one. There's a lot of them I like. It's definitely, you know, RPGs are definitely my favorite. But which one? That would be hard. Witcher 3 is incredibly good, and I've spent a lot of time on it. The Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, absolutely love them. They did a puzzle live stream for like 4 hours. Matt won't let us add our OnlyFans to the FFL page, so we have to advertise somehow. You know, again, I'm so out of the loop. I didn't even watch Filter Gravy until like yesterday. I haven't been engaging with the community or with social media too much at all. Neverwinter Nights, another good game that I really like. Not the MMO, the single. Well, it does have multiplayer, but not the MMO, just the RPG. There's a series of games, Gothic, the series of games, Gothic 1 and 2. I really like those. They have a great story, and it's very different how you play the game. It was a very original. But they also made a game called Greedfall that was sort of the next game in the series, but not really. And I like the game, except, okay, so you have a team, right? It's you, and you get to bring a couple helpers with you. And so you build up these strategies throughout the whole game using specific, you know, characters to help you. And then at the very end of the game, you fight this massive thing, the big boss, but you can't use any helpers. It's just you. So the entire game, you've come up with this strategy and this way to fight using these characters, and then all of a sudden you can't use them. So you're at a loss, and I hated it. It was a stupid thing to do. Either don't let you use the other characters earlier in the game, or not as much, you know, or don't change the very end of it, you know? I don't understand games that at the very end of the game, they totally change the whole gameplay just for that one little bit. I hate that. How dare you even suggest you have an OnlyFans? I'm not mad. You know I'm disappointed. You should sign up, Zed. I bet you can follow her, silly. I thought about doing an OnlyFans. I was going to do ear cleaning, like with Q-tips, like, you know, do close-ups and do like, you know, very sensual ear cleaning. Because, you know, somebody out there would be like, oh, because I don't care what it is. Somebody is into it. Maybe it's a very niche, very, you know, small group, but man, they would probably be very loyal, you know, and I would have to like shave my ears though, you know, there's a lot of hair on my ears, so I would have to shave them, or maybe not, maybe they like it all natural, you know, but then just, you know, just a little, oh, you know, I thought about it. I really did. I think that'd be hilarious. And then, you know, who knows? It just takes off, and all of a sudden I'm making tons and tons of money off of OnlyFans from cleaning my ears. Because, you know, somebody out there, hey, don't stop. Somebody out there's into it, you know? Somebody is into it. I don't care what. There's a dude on there that just pours milk on himself naked. I do not understand, but there's a lid for every gross pot. There is. And you know what? No judgment. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you know? As long as you're not hurting anybody, whatever gets you there. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right. Well, today is Thursday. I hope to, like I said, I hope to stream with Ed tonight. I think I will. I'm feeling up to it. I think. NPCs. Can we talk about those? Let's see. There's always Thursday night. A lot of good streams on Thursday nights. You've got KG Tropicals. You got Foxanne. Oh, and they got engaged. Foxanne and Pooplin. They got engaged. So congratulations. Ariel bought me a Monstera, but it's one of these little kits. This one doesn't have resin. It's got some other type of stuff, I think. I don't know. But so it's a little houseplant thing. It's got a little pot and everything that you put it in. She's really big into these little miniature kits. She gave me the aquarium one too, but I messed it up. I stepped away from it. I stepped away from it, and when I came back, it did have some bubbles. I thought I had gotten all the bubbles out, and it looked like it was done, and then I came back to it a little bit later, and it had the bubbles, so I should have paid attention to it closer. But it's not horrible. But she's really into all these little miniature things like this. I don't get it. She likes stuff, though. She's got a little bit of that hoarder thing. Who got engaged? Foxanne, Foxy's Fishes, and Peplin Creek. They got engaged. They got, they've been dating for a couple of years now. Has it been a couple of years? They met through our community. Foxanne used to live in Pennsylvania, and then she moved to Wisconsin. Yeah. They're going to be forever penguins. Why do people pay money to watch someone make nom nom sounds or say yeehaw? What part of the brain does that make tingle? Those make people, I don't know, but it does, and I don't know. I don't really get it, but hey, more power to you. If you can find something that people are willing to pay you to do, that's pretty damn cool, Can't believe how much money some of those girls are making. Yeah. And good for them. Good for them, because number one, I don't feel like they're being exploited, right? Because as long as you're in control of it and nobody's making you do it, right? If it's your decision and you're doing this and you have your bodily autonomy, then great. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. As long as you're your own boss and nobody's making you do it, right? I have no problem with pornography or nudity. Again, as long as nobody's hurt, unless they want to be. And, I don't think there's a bad thing to it. I think it's natural, but it's all about being that boss and making the money on your own, not doing a bunch of that work and somebody else getting paid for it. It's like with most things. I feel like when you're your own boss, it's just better, right? It's better for everybody. It's got to be sexual, I think, but still makes me terrified of the youth of America. I think I have no idea what Sean about the nom nom talking. It's so weird. Yeah. But again, weird is as weird does. I don't know. Just enjoy it, and more power to you. Like I said, if you can find something that makes you a good living, especially if you're smart about it and you start putting some money aside for your future, you work for 5-10 years and then you retire. And there you go. You've got your rest of your life and you're set. That's amazing. Stripping has put so many people through school and get back on their feet. That's true. Yep. If you're not on TikTok, you probably escape those for the most part. I don't see too much of it either on TikTok. Honestly, most of my TikTok is filled with like I said, cheesemongers. I follow a lot of cheesemongers. I get a lot of cheese content. Tinned fish. I like this guy, Legal Dad. I follow him. He kept talking. He looked familiar to me. And he kept talking about where he grew up and stuff. And he didn't go to the same high school as I did, but our high schools played against each other, and the time was pretty close. I don't know. I felt like I knew him as soon as I saw him. It was weird. A lot of political stuff, which I won't show any of that today. A lot of sushi stuff, tons and tons of dog stuff. Most of it's dog stuff, to be honest. Worst sheepdog in the world, tons of dog stuff. I'm trying to see if there's something else really interesting. A lot of foraging stuff, Brookley would be interested in that. There's a lot of foragers on there. Really like a lot of that stuff. A lot of just humor. Sorry, I'm all distracted now. Okay, let me put that away. Send me the political stuff on Discord. If you want, I can. Dang, I showed up to nudity and porn talk. Hi, Night Owl. Nikki on the Run, Young and Restless sure made well with her stripping. That was actually a storyline when I had to stop our gotcha. Oh no, Matt, I didn't. Yeah, we've talked enough that I figured. Yeah, I've talked enough with Zenny that not to know what side of thing she's on. There's a lot of that. I follow a lot of that on there. I feel like social media is a great place to start with all of that kind of stuff. I think the problem is too often people end on social media and take what somebody is saying as the truth instead like when I'll see something, an article or whatever, somebody's saying something, I'll be like, really? Is that true? I mean, that's horrible. And then I'll go look and see if it really is true, but I think a lot of people do it the other way around, or they just read it and believe it. And I don't care what side of the aisle it is. I just don't do that. I don't believe anything. I just read just from one single source. I've got to, make sure it's on the up and up, because again, there's a lot of people just making stuff up. Who needs the Monte Cristo cichlid? Monte Cristo. That's a good sandwich. Jennifer's on it. Good job, Jennifer. We used your, Jennifer sent me a coffee bean grinder the other day. It's been probably a year now, but because she sent me some of the Savat. I always forget the name of it. The Servat. The cat that eats the coffee beans, the cat-like thing. It eats the coffee beans and poops them out. She sent me a bunch of that stuff for Snarf or Barf, and I didn't have a grinder. I couldn't find it. I know we had one, but Savet, and Savet. So she sent me a really nice bean grinder too with it, and we just used it again the other day. So thanks again, Jennifer. I really do appreciate you sending both of those things. And the coffee was pretty good. Like, I'm not a big coffee fan, but that stuff was pretty good. It was way more mild than the other stuff. Don't have a dog in our fight, so to speak, and give more neutral view on store. Yeah, American news just pisses me off on either side. Who's grinding your beans? You get your beans on grinder. That's what bean grinder sounded like. It sounded like grinder for females. It's what it sounded like to me, the bean grinder. I think that should be a thing. Full of foraging, herbalist, wellness, decluttering, organizing. Oh, so it's, yeah. So, the thing is, Brookley, and it sounds like you spent some time telling TikTok what you like. The thing is, I still get crap all the time that I have no interest in, that they want me to like golf, Like I see golf stuff all the time. I say I'm not interested, and I still see constantly. They want me to like car stuff and home inspections. I think it's just because of the age or something. But I still get a ton of stuff, and I constantly am telling it that I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But it's not just TikTok though. I get that kind of stuff. Recommendations on just about every platform are garbage for me. You know, Netflix. We all have our separate profiles on Netflix. I'll go into my profile and see all this shit that I'm not even any interested in any way, and nothing I've ever watched before would make you think that I'd be interested in that. And I tell it I'm not interested, but I still get that stuff. So all the streaming platforms seem to be like that when it comes to recommendations, the ones that do have recommendations. But even, you know, like on Windows 11, they've got the little dashboard thing. And I've gone through that and told it, don't show me this. NBA stuff. I don't follow basketball. I never have. I've never liked basketball. So I'm always telling it, don't show me basketball stuff. I get basketball stuff all the time. Show me stuff I want to look at, especially if I'm spending the time to let you know what I like or don't like, you know? Women don't need help finding hookup lucky shits. I made the mistake of opening the Nets TikToks and watching them all the way through, and I royally screwed my algorithm. Open her stuff on a different profile or incognito. Yeah. Annette never sends me anything, so we never talk at all. So I don't see any of those. Haven't we all made that mistake? All right. Overall, I think the algorithm on TikTok does an okay job. Most of the time, I do see stuff that I like. You know, most of it. You know what? One thing I can't stand though on that and Instagram, but mostly TikTok. People just take a tweet. They take a screenshot of a tweet, and that's the TikTok. It's a visual medium. I want to see video. I don't want to see, you know, just some text that I have to read, especially when it's like the whole screen is just filled with text that I have to read. I would go to Twitter if I wanted to see that content. It just drives me crazy. That's it. Maybe they'll put some music on it. So they take somebody else's content, do a screenshot, and then put some music on it, and that's their thing. That's their content. This guy's pretty good.
Pickle kit.
DIY pickle kit.
Pickle company. So in here we have Ghost, Scorpion, and Carolina Reaper peppers.
I like this guy. He does all kinds of pickled stuff. There's a lot of food. I have a lot of food stuff on TikTok. Sometimes they'll green screen and nod and point at it. Yeah, I don't like stitches either. Not stitches, but the duets. Unless there's a reason there. Half the time, somebody's just sitting there smiling while they've got the duet going on. What? That doesn't add anything to it. And now if they've got some commentary or something to add to it, that's great. But why do I want to see your expressions when you're watching a comedian? I'd rather just see the comedian. I don't get those duets like that. Very rarely do they add any type of anything positive to it at all. It just takes up more space, so whatever you're looking at is smaller. Don't do that. Duets are horrible unless, again, you're adding something to it. Like the music ones where they have a bunch of different people playing at different instruments and stuff. Those are good, but if you're not adding something, if you're just sitting there going, what? Why? Don't do it. Trying to sleep, I play YouTube channels where AI reads Reddit posts. I love it. My wife hates it. Wow, yeah, I would hate that too, Matt. That's crazy. What is it about those where the AI reads the Reddit post? What is it about it that it does it for you? I hate the AI read ones. My favorite is voice actor that actually reads them. Those bother you too, Brooklyn? Yeah, nod and point at it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Fallout, the TV show? No. Great. I love the Fallout TV show. If you haven't watched it, Even if you're not, a fan of the series, the games, or anything, if you've never played the games, it's okay. Michelle never played them. She liked the series a lot. David has played the hell out of them. He said it's probably the most faithful recreation of a video game series that he's ever seen, and I agree with that. The one thing is, as they're walking around, they're not looting any of the bodies, and when you're playing the game, you're constantly looting bodies to find stuff, but other than that, it's a great series. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like there's just so much content there that they could just take this show and go who knows with it. I mean, they could go all over the place, and they could do different series too, where they have different characters doing things, and really the thing could last a very long time, because it's an amazing amount of stories that you could have. Absolutely love it. So if you get a chance and you like, sci-fi fantasy type stuff, well, it's not fantasy, but sci-fi or apocalyptic, if you like end of the world stuff, then give it a try. I just love some of those crazy Reddit posts in the comments, like, tell me about a time when you caused someone's death, or lawyers gotcha, couldn't defend. There was a guy who used to read, I don't remember what his name was. He was on YouTube, and he used to read comments from stuff, and just how poorly most of the comments were written, like, people that spell baby with 2 B's, 3 B's, BABBY, or raping instead of rapping and stuff like that, just, I can't remember what his name was, but it was something about the grammar, and the kids used to love it too. They used to always watch it. Dee Kins, hi Dee. Joshua and I just finished playing the Control video game. Control. I don't know if I know that one. ...2019 action-adventure game. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, okay. I haven't played that. But it's on the Xbox, too. It was in the Game Pass stuff, I know. So I could play that. I haven't been playing games again recently. I stopped playing. I don't know. I just haven't felt like it. I go through those the am I pregnant stuff like that. Yeah, he would read those. You guys have probably seen the guy I'm talking about. That's nice. Okay. I think now is a good time to end 1:30. We got a half an hour until you got 2 people. You got the fish room, and you got JT. Hi, Elaine. Again, I have no plans for streaming. No plans at all. Just whenever I feel like doing it, on those normal times, like today, noon to 2 Eastern Standard Time is my normal spot. That's when you'll see me when I do during the day. But I don't have any plans for any nighttime. I don't have any focus on scheduled. Just sort of playing it by ear, and when the mood strikes me, then I'll jump up and stream. There's just a lot of days I don't feel like doing it at all. I just don't, I don't have it in me to do it. I don't want to talk to anybody or do anything. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats, Stephen and Dr. Awesome. I do appreciate those very much. Believe me, they help a lot. And thanks for hanging out with me. And remember, Thursday's a good night. You got Dee Dee and Foxanne. You got KG Tropicals. You got Ed, and Skipper is going tonight as well. So we've got a good lineup tonight. Okay, clicking buttons. Bye bye.